What is our favorite game ever? Hey, what's up, everybody? NatJamMedia here. Welcome back to another episode of the NatJamMedia Show. Today, me and Jam are going to be talking about our favorite games ever.
Yes.
What we think is the best game ever. Now, Jam doesn't know what my favorite game is.
Well, I know what he's told me in the past, but he changes his mind quite often. So.
Yeah, so he doesn't know what my new favorite game is.
Yeah.
So, a lot of the games in the world are great, some are bad, and some are terribly, terribly bad. Some are okay, some are bad but fun to play, and some are good but bad to play.
But you can say that about anything. You can say that about movies, TV shows, music.
Well, you can't really get a video game controller and play a CD.
No, but you can use those descriptions on anything.
Or you can't play like inside the movie like you can with the characters in the movie.
Well, that's very true.
Around, unless you're like doing editing,
That's very true.
Unless you have like a hacking system to your computer.
Yeah.
And then you just kind of move the characters around or change the dialogue.
I'm sorry I brought it up.
So, our favorite games ever. So we're gonna be talking a lot about our games. So originally off, we're gonna start off with Jam.
Not really.
What's your favorite game ever?
My favorite video game ever?
Yeah.
Pong. It was simple and it was fun.
Okay.
Just a dot and two little lines. Hours and hours and hours of fun.
You see the keyboard right here.
And for those of you who don't know what Pong is, Google it.
It's the first game I ever made.
Well, I don't know if it's the first game I ever
Yeah,
made. It's one of the first.
No, Dad, it was the first game I ever made.
If you say so.
It is.
Okay.
It is the first game I ever made.
Oh, I don't know that for a fact.
It is the first game I ever made.
I'll trust your word on it. It's one of the first, absolutely.
No, but it is the first.
Okay. According to Nat, it's the first video game ever.
It's not the first game ever. That's the first video game.
Okay. Pong is cool.
What else? What do you think the story of that game is?
There's no story. It's just basically playing tennis. That's what Pong is. It's basically just kind of tennis. You know, it's a little dot and the two lines. You're banging it back and forth. You're basically playing tennis. Simple but effective.
What about the advanced versions of Pong?
I don't know if there was advanced versions of Pong.
Yes, there is.
Well, I never played those. I played the simple one.
But you played the simple one before?
Matter of fact, the one we had when I was a kid, it was like a generic Pong. It was like an off-brand Pong. I forget what it was called, but it was something just put up the TV set, a couple little dial knobs on it. It was fun though. It was fun.
You know what you're talking about? What you're talking about? The Odyssey or whatever.
I don't know what it was called.
Like the Odyssey, like 400, or the Pong system.
This is something generic. I don't remember what it was. It was fun.
So, James' favorite game is Pong.
Yes.
Surprisingly.
Yes.
I used to think it was DKC Tropical Freeze.
Well, my favorite modern game is Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. I like that game. Haven't beat it yet, but it's fun.
Hasn't even gone to World 3 yet.
I die a lot, but it's fun to play though.
He hasn't even got to World 3 yet, and we're 3 minutes into the video.
So I'm not exactly a hardcore gamer, so most of this episode will be Nat talking about his favorite games.
So, you can guess what my favorite game is?
I'm not going to try.
3, 2, 1. My favorite game is Batman Arkham City Armored Edition.
That's because he's playing it right now.
So,
next week it'll be something else.
It's so much fun. I love that game so much. It's so much fun. Wait, why don't I just repeat the same thing?
Where are you?
I don't know. It's just so fun. I'm 60% done with the game. And I think I cannot get 100% sadly because a lot of my Ridley trophies are in the restricted area that I can't
So
get.
he's about 59% ahead of me because I can't get past the first level. First.
Actually, I'm 60% ahead of you. You're still 0%.
I'm probably still at 0%.
Yeah.
I'm having a hard time with that game, but
it's
my problem is, as you know,
you can't.
I have a horrible sense of direction, both in real life and in video games. So I'm constantly getting lost and going backwards, and So that's why I prefer games that aren't. That's why I don't like. I'm not very good at open world games.
Except there's waypoints that
I
can.
prefer the side scrollers.
What you can make little things on your mini map.
I can't do that.
All you do is
I just
tap
prefer-
the
I prefer
screen
the,
twice, and then a little circle comes up.
Just give me a good old fashioned side scroller, and I'll be happy.
Okay. Well, okay, I'll get. No, you can play Super Mario Brothers 2, the Lost Levels, and then you'll have a different opinion on side scrolls.
Probably won't get lost though.
Have you ever played? You're probably never going to beat 1.1.
Oh, I may not.
I haven't even beaten 1.2. That's how hard that game is. So yeah, Batman Arkham City Armored Edition. It's a pretty long game, but it actually is one of the most popular games ever, surprisingly. All of the Batman Arkham City games are.
They're very popular. Yes.
All the Batman Arkham games.
Anything with Batman is popular.
Besides Batman and Robin.
Comic books, movies.
Besides Batman
TV.
and Robin.
Well, that's true. That's not a very good movie.
At least it's funny.
Yeah,
At least it's the campy one.
It's just campy. You can say that again. You can say that again.
It's the campiest movie of all time. No, I'm just kidding.
I wouldn't say that. But
There's more campier Bond films than Batman and Robin.
I'm not sure I'd say that either. But
Moonraker.
I'm not sure it's more campy than Batman and Robin.
Okay. I don't know. So Batman Arkham City Armored Edition, it is so classic. It features practically almost all the villains. Besides, the one I can think from the top of my head is you don't really see Scarecrow in that game. They're really good side quests. You meet up with a lot of good villains. There are a lot of really exciting side quests, and there is a lot of tracing down stuff, and yet you have to follow trails, and it's kind of confusing at some parts. Where do you have to go? What?
Batman.
Half of it's cut off. Why are you showing the cover?
Batman and Robin.
Why are you showing the cover of the movie?
Why not? We're talking about it.
But we're now back.
Oh, there we go. Batman and Robin.
That's cool cover art.
Cool cover art, actually. I like the cover art. Just a visual, visual prop. That's all.
I know. I also like how the DLC is free if you get the Wii U version. I'm not sure if you get the Xbox 360 Armored Edition version. I don't know if it comes with free DLC. It might be, but I know the Wii U version comes with the free DLC, which I think should have just been added to the actual game, just because it continues the story, but it makes it more thrilling. And when you beat the DLC, you actually complete the game, like the full story. If you just beat Clayface in the theater, then you're not done with the game. You still got a little bit of DLC and 70 more
And
percent.
by DLC, that refers to downloadable content.
Yeah.
There could be some more.
Yeah, DLC is
Downloadable content.
that you have to buy.
Extras.
Extra parts of the game.
Extras, yeah.
Sometimes will be extra collectibles.
Sometimes they're free, sometimes you pay for them.
And it usually costs money, but the thing is, it comes free with Armored Edition on the Wii U. And yeah, I still haven't gotten all the balloons in the DLC yet. I still got like 27 more to collect, or 13 more to collect. I'm not sure. It's kind of funny how you're looking at the Batman and Robin, even though it's one of your least favorite movies of all time. Just telling you, a lot of the movies of a franchise, he really does not like some movies.
Example.
What?
Well, there's some movies I don't like. Give me an example.
Spider-Man 3.
Yeah,
It's one of his least favorite movies.
Well, that's a terrible movie.
well, this movie right here. And we'll save the other one for another.
That would make a good video, actually.
Yeah, we'll save the other.
Disappointing sequels. That would be a great. That may be our next episode. Disappointing sequels. You may see this again in the next video.
And you might see some other covers next episode.
Yeah, we got quite a few of them around here.
So, if y'all guys agree with my opinion on Batman Arkham City Armored Edition, or it can just be regular Arkham City, more people are probably going to agree with me than more people are probably going to agree.
So let me ask you this: other than the Batman Arkham City, which is your new favorite, is Super Mario 64 still like number 2?
Yes.
No, that's a good game. Classic game.
You never even played it.
But it's a classic game. I've watched you play it a lot.
We still gotta upload part 13 of that. The series isn't canceled, guys. We just haven't uploaded part 13.
Do we still have it? Have I deleted it?
No.
Okay. We'll upload it one of these days.
Yeah, I remember what happened to it.
Ice cold water. I like it.
So, who do you agree with more? If you please comment on this video and say, who do you agree with more? My pick or Jam's pick? In the comment section below.
And have any of you ever played Pong? That's the good, interesting question.
I've played an advanced version of it.
Where?
The Ono one on the Wii.
We do?
Not on the Wii U, but on the original Wii. It was a free demo thing.
We do?
Yeah.
Oh.
We like told the Wii remote like.
If I played it?
Nope.
I'll have to check that out.
We own it. But it's
Great
really,
game.
it has really bad motion control.
Yeah.
And it gets really
Well, it did back then in the old day too.
I know, but all you did was just. But now you have to learn. So see you guys next episode. And who do you agree on more, my pick or Jam's pick? Before we end the episode off, we want to say what our pick was. Mine was Arkham City Armored Edition or just the original Arkham City.
Yes.
It doesn't really matter which one, is because they're practically the same games that Armored Edition has.
Armor.
Has the no.
That was funny.
Has the BAT mode and the armored suits and more
yeah.
upgrades.
Yeah. And I picked Pong.
Which is just.
And for a more modern game, I picked Donkey Kong Country Returns Tropical Freeze.
And for an older game, I picked Super Mario 64.
Excellent.
So probably more people agreed with my pick.
I'm sure they will.
Because those are Batman Arkham City Armored Edition or Arkham City regularly. And Super Mario 64 are both really popular games on the popularity chart. They both deserve that.
Yes.
All those games deserve all the love and do not deserve all the hate. Do not deserve hate. Deserve love. That's how it should go.
Do people hate them?
Yeah.
Wow.
There are critics on YouTube.
No, you got a better point.
So, bye guys.
Bye.